See it wrong.
Hey guys, welcome to the show tonight. As you can see, we're probably going to be talking about Wicca, and Judy's here. She's going to give you card readings. I'll let some others come into chat before we start. And Judy, would you like to say anything? Give your
Hi
channel a plug.
everybody. Hope you're all good. Oh, there, Dobie in. Paranormal History. Hatchy Hatch. Hi everybody.
It's no letting me post in there, so let's see if it'll post in here. They've changed the settings, guys. In YouTube, you can invite people now in the chat into StreamYard. So we'll see if I can do it this way.
I'd maybe just try on your phone. Just jump into the chat on your phone and doing it. Hope you're all good. I'll help read the comments. Paranormal History, where are you starting? Age of that. Oh, when are you starting? Right, Hatchy Hatch. At the moment, the shed door is open, watching the light go down. I think that was to follow.
Hey, oracles and beyond.
Stag beetles, dragonflies, and bats that are too beautiful for the cauldron. Hi guys. Hi Dobie.
There we go. It's let me post it that way. Oracles and beyond. If you want to join the live stream, take the link that I've just posted in the chat.
Hi Scott. Hi Oracles and beyond.
Just let me do it that way. At least I'm good for that.
It's my fault we went an hour later, guys. I decided to take my son out a walk just to let him use the new camera.
Hey, oracles and beyond.
Sorry.
We're only going for an hour and 20 minutes anyway, something like that. Hey, Karen White.
Hi, Karen.
She just lives across from me. She just lives up the back.
Alright, just stay next to Chris. Good.
You
can come out with us with a ghost hunt one day if you want. When lockdown's passed, take you up the castle.
We'll look you in the sailor.
If you want.
Doom.
What? My dog is slipping water if he's here.
Can't hear
I like when my headphones is too low, guys. I'll need to try and get new ones or something. Can you hear me alright?
I can hear you fine. I'm fine. Good. I'm just waiting for solar eclipse to come in. Oracles, you're welcome to join us if you want.
Yep.
We're going to do some tarot card readings.
If I was going to say that, we could do them the new while there's no money, everybody's knowing.
If anybody wants any tarot card readings, put up in the chat, yes.
See, this Cam's new to me.
Right.
Well, I think I'm not new anymore, Cam, but I've seen you a couple of times now. Hey, Cam, I'll give you a postcard for Spirit. He's all like these ones the best. Thanks, Dobie.
I got a reading the other night.
Part a second. Don't get a fright while he's carrying on with.
No.
Try to get her to lie down.
Take your dog out for a 15-mile hike.
We should have took her ways. Let's look at the light again, folks. Right, Karen. Hope you can hear me when I'm back here.
There's a question
rigid
for you.
Tree branch breaks under strong winds, yet flexible sea wind survives powerful ocean swells. Right now, urgently remind you that being flexible is a good choice when faced with life's challenges. Surrender. That's my dog rubbing herself against the bed, guys, trying to get a brush.
See,
stop
it, you're being noisy. There.
Right now, we're gently reminding you that being flexible is a good choice when faced with life's challenges. Surrender your fixed ideas to Spirit, who knows what it is in your highest good and can deliver to you what you need in the appropriate form. In this moment, rather than fighting or being too sure of your way working out, be a little looser and allow for another outcome. Compromise can be the best way forward if you are to learn ways of doing things and staying true, curious and teachable. Take life on life's terms. Your purpose may push you in a direction not on your map. Let it be so flexible that no storm can uproot you, and in the end you will still be rooted in the world, in abundance, and you will indeed experience the beauty that is yours. Sorry guys, that lighting in here is terrible.
That was quite good.
Right in the corner. I'll need to get some.
There's Oracles and Beyond one True.
You want one, Oracles? Can you hear me all right? Good, sorry. You're actually going to end up making her back. I would just ignore her, wouldn't you?
You could always get like a tripod with one of these studio lights.
I'll need to do something, Chris. I like the way I've set it up in here. It's just I need a wee bit of extra lighting.
The link in the
But
chat,
I've also-
guys, is for to join the live stream.
Right, Oracle. Oh, God, this one's jumping at me again. Right, Oracle. So this one's a bit darker, so I'm not going to say stuttering. Right, we are gathering our magic together to help you celebrate your new beginning. You're stepping into a new version of your life, getting to tell a new story as you create it. Doesn't it feel like spring when the urge to expand wells up inside you from a primal place? The form of what you are growing the form of what you are growing has yet to take shape, and it is exciting to experience this in this new and fresh beginning. It's normal to feel both push and push back when entering any kind of new relationship. It's okay to admit you don't really know what to expect. What you can know is it's time to dive into and allow that new version of life to take shape through you on behalf of your partner in life spirit. You have made it to a new level of awakening and contributing, and we are so excited to see where this will take you next. So be so proud of yourself. There you go. There it goes.
I would just like to say, Andrina, Karen says thanks for the cards, the last
No
cards.
problem. Sorry I'm a bit stammery.
There's a paranormal and history in the chat.
You want one part? I'll take it up with Sarah because I did see Scott. What his name? No problem, Sarah. See what the cards want to tell you the date.
I got my card read last night to me and it was really good. It was very accurate.
They usually are.
I was
We are
shocked how accurate
gathering
it
our
was.
magic together to help you celebrate your new beginning. You're stepping into a new version of your life, getting to tell a new story as you create it. Doesn't it feel like spring? That's the same one.
That's weird, that, isn't it?
It happens all the time. It's like maybe even two people's meant to hear the message. You're stepping into a new version of your life, getting to tell a new story as you create it. Doesn't it feel like spring when the urge to expand wells up inside you from a primal place? The form of what you are growing has yet to take shape, and it is exciting to experience this new and fresh beginning. It's normal to feel both push and push back when entering any kind of new relationship. It's okay to admit you don't really know what to expect. What you can know is it's time to dive in and allow that new version of life to take shape through you on behalf of your partner in life, spirit. You have made it to a new level of awakening and contributing, and we are so excited to see where this will take you next. We are so proud of you. See, sometimes I feel as if maybe spirit does think a couple of yous need to hear the message, so it does repeat it.
There's
And it's crazy to me that.
There's Scott in the chat. Let's just read some of the chat. The new paranormal history. Yep, Sarah. Haha.
I thought
There's
that
a
was
thumbs up, guys. Oracles.
I happens a
Oracle
lot
and
few
Beyond.
oracles as well.
Happens a lot. Scott, it's just got to be lines. Dobie Sock, I've had the same card twice.
Aye, Dobby gets it quite a lot. Even with the normal
Dobie
tarot.
Sock, hey Scott.
Dobby, isn't it?
I'll keep posting the link through the messenger if anybody wants to come on.
Pop on. Aye, it's funny that oracles, you notice that as well, it happens a lot. It's just probably spirit, but even maybe the person I just read it for wasn't totally listening, so it's made me repeat it.
I'll try to reach something
That's
because
what
I
I
can't set
feel
up
anyway,
this chair.
guys. Because as I said, when I do set up the webcam, you will see the chair jump out the deck. It's crazy. Michelle's always amazed at it, the way it jumps out.
I'm just going to say one more time, I'm doing a giveaway at 700 subscribers. And it's Scottish Ghost Stories. But Andrina wants to read it first, don't you?
I want to take notes. I want to read it and take notes. and see if we can maybe duplicate some places in the book.
So, one of you lucky guys, once I get to 700 subscribers, I will send it to one of you. We'll do a what do you call it, raffle thing.
We'll do one of the live giveaways.
It was a live giveaway, and then all I need to just say, basically, to email your address to me, and then we'll work out where you stay, and I'll send you Scottish ghost stories.
Dobby, do you want a postcard for Spirit?
That's it. Yes, Pammy, Sarah. Hey, Oracle, hope you're good. I'm fine. Scott, how are you? Hey, Scott, thank you. Paranormal History, Sarah and Scott. There's oracles. There's oracles and beyond. Oh my god, I love Scottish ghost stories. There's some absolute crackers in here.
There'll be some good tunes.
There's oracles and beyond. Let's get you to 700. Well, there's some absolutely brilliant stories in here. It comes with pictures too, mate, if you're a picture-y person, you know.
Okay, Dobby, I'll do your card.
Let's see. Here's the drummer boy. That's one of you lucky guys will be getting it.
That one's jumping right up. Like Dobby, what's another nice writing? Let us ask you, are you looking for happiness outside of your everyday, moment-to-moment experience? Thinking you will find happiness out there someday? So many go chasing a magic act out there, but it never could be found there. So we want to share a secret that shouldn't be a secret. You are pure joy. What made you is pure joy. And every time you wake up and when you sleep, you have joy waiting to be expressed inside you. Joy and happiness and fullness come from doing joy, being joy, knowing it, cultivating it, and letting it in your heart so you can share it. You must know this, so when the time comes, you will be fully free, and your joyful being and actions will turn you into a beacon of starlight. Look within and be joyful, even for tears and loss, for they mean you have lived, really lived. Jump into all and love every minute. We all love you like crazy over here. There you go, Dobby. Just love every minute, even the bad tunes, I suppose, isn't it?
Let's see. There's oracles and beyond as AOD.
You can put that one if you want.
What's AOD? And there's Gary, what's that? Garrison Walker. Yes, I am Uncle Fester. I'm Bob.
Is Uncle Fester not a film?
No, it's the Addams Family.
The Addams Family. That's it. You go lie down, Sparkle.
What is that? What is that? Oracles and Beyond. Is AOD?
AOD, Chris. What is AOD?
I don't know.
Out of body. No, I was out of body. I always think something to do with the paranormal.
There's Dobby Sock. What?
Grayson Walker, hello.
Age of Darkness is AOD. Oh, very good, right?
Oh,
I didn't get it.
You're so stupid. Mine's is DP. Mine's is DPVI, Drew's Paranormal Vlog.
There's Paranormal in History. That is Garrison. Is it Gary Son? I can't remember if I can read that. No, but anyway, my brother, he is watching Addams Family as we all.
Oh, he's watching us as well.
Morticia.
Do you want a card, Grayson?
Oh, there's Luna. I clapped somebody.
Hello.
Right, Luna, hello. I'm going to post you the link in the chat.
Careful. Oh, I've got that reaching up for that bulb there. Graham's having to steal my bulb because he's popped.
You know, I've been cutting the grass all day. I've been doing different gardens and that, and I can't stop sneezing. I've had 2 antihistamines.
Right, no, what I find works better, Chris, is just the cucumber wipes you get out of the chemist, wiping your eyes with.
Really help back it. What is it? Bernard dry or something like that. Hay fever, I've had 2 of them. I can't think any more.
Did you, Robin? Good one. I like that.
Was that Dobie Sock? I used to call my grumpy's neighbours where I used to live. Friends.
Best of luck. Oops, I hope they're not listening. I want to smoke where we're listening.
I will pop in, Luna. I've popped the link up in the chat.
It's for a light-hearted chit-chat.
Do you want to read this before I give it away?
I just wanted to take notes of things for Chris and see if there's anywhere it's accessible to us.
You know, right, you're all got to be shocked to this, guys, right? This is serious. I went into Oxfam, nearly 18 years ago and bought this. Now guess how much? 5p. That's when 5p could buy you a lot of things.
That's
right?
crazy, isn't it? You've kept it all this time.
How much do you think this is now?
It does look for the 80s or something, doesn't it? 90s maybe.
I went and looked this up to buy it. There is some people with it, but when you click on it, they say they've got it in stock. When you click on it, they say they're out of stock, right? There was one person in eBay selling one right now. How much do you think?
Oh God, tenner maybe?
£85.
£85? See that book that's Chris wants to give away to the subscribers when he reaches 700? What did you say?
85 quid.
£80?
There's somebody on eBay selling one. There is places selling new copies, right? But because this is an old copy, it's worth money.
If you could have said
so
that, you know.
One lucky subscriber's getting it. That's a promise.
Hi everybody. Just let me know if you want to post your spirit. If not, we're just playing them, guys.
Luna Clips, how are you doing, guys? I think you gave me a...
That's crazy, Toby, isn't it?
Link, not Streamlabs.
Definitely want to just take notes of it, Chris. Take some notes of it.
When I try and post it in the chat, for some reason it's not working. It is. Right, click it below. It's working now. Right. Right, there you go. I've managed to post the link to Streamlabs. Join us.
Yeah. It's worth keeping for a good few years yet. Then oracles, I would think. Keep it a few years after you've one of you win it.
Well, I'm going to get, if you want, below sign it.
And then you could pass it on to somebody in your subscribers, maybe around the world.
I'll put my name on it. And Drina, I'll do what you put in Drew's Paranormal Vlog. I'll put Age of Darkness. We'll get Scott to sign it to and Sarah.
Yep.
And then we'll give it away.
We'll cry.
Hey, Aveline. I'll bring it up.
Hi, Aveline. That's a nice name. Aveline.
There's Garrison Walker. Wants a card. Are you doing one for him?
Alright, Grayson. No problem.
Remember, guys, you're very welcome to leave your links to your channels in the chat. You can post as many links as you want.
I don't know what's up there. The dog's gone mad.
I'll post the link again.
Oh my God.
Right, guys, that link in the chat is for Streamlab. If anybody wants to come in, Luna or Clips. Guys, post links to your channel if you want. Andrina has disappeared. The aliens have got her.
No, I was looking at bloody dog. She was doing my nut and she just keeps going about my legs. She's been out and everything. I don't know what's up there. A hedgehog out the back door. She's wanting to play with lately.
That's what mine is.
Honestly, a hedgehog out the back, guys. Don't think let her feel sorry for let you feel sorry for her. She's at it. Right, this is for Gracie. We need you to know that you can change things miraculously for you and everyone and make Wait a minute. We need you to know that you can change things miraculously for you and everyone and make things right. It's never too late. Forgiveness is about releasing yourself from the burden of an old story, one in which you were a victim of someone else's actions or your own. You don't need to carry this around. You can set yourself free. Everyone advocating for good because of this experience requires your forgiveness to be effective. Forgiveness is never about condoning things that were done. It's about letting yourself off the hook. Breathe. It is about letting yourself off the hook and carrying the burden. Resentment and hurt are like viruses that spread to others, and that is the opposite of what you really desire, right? Imagine what your life would be like without the burden that you carry when you do not forgive. You can do it, everyone over here believes in you. There you go. Because we've stolen my bulb, I'm even having a beer. You know.
What lunar eclipse is coming in? She'll be there in a minute.
This is probably to Scottish people, right? Are you finding it hard to find a normal bulb in a shop?
Of course, they
Just a
stopped
normal
making
bulb.
normal bulbs. You can't get them anywhere. They've stopped making them. You can
Because
only
I
buy.
cannot afford my money to get a
What do
pack
you
of
need?
4 bulbs.
Is it what strength the bulb?
What?
What 60 watt? What strength the bulb? 60 watt, 40 watt.
Just even a 60 or a 40. I'm finding
Aye.
it so hard.
You'll be very lucky to find them now. It's all energy saving bulbs.
Honestly, I was in Home Bargains the other day as well. I couldn't see a normal pack of bulbs. It's all these £8 for one, £6 for a pack of 2.
Oh wait, I need to take this answer. Just give us a sec.
If any of you have any ideas where I can get normal bulbs for, let me know, because I'm struggling.
I need to go and get the phone. Somebody phoned me. Go and hold the fort. I'll be back
Oh,
in
that's
2
right.
minutes.
Winter's coming on anyway as well. So let me know, guys, if you know anywhere. Maybe Scott and Sarah's seen normal bulbs in a shop. I don't know what's going on. It must be stupid, these companies making these electronic things and things for the smart meters. I don't know. But I'm finding it very difficult. I've not got a smart meter, you see. I've got just a normal meter. So I don't know if it's maybe because of that these bulbs are just no normal. I think there is a wild cause maybe in Hamilton, Dobie, aye. Is there some in there? I'll have a look. Poundland, Grayson. I tried Tesco. Tesco didn't have any when I looked, but I'll have another look. It's just all these big fancy things at £8 and things. Either that I'm going to have to just put more bulbs in all my lamps and set my lamps out, I think. Just so I can get up to date light bulbs. Andrina's my real name, Aveline. My mum nicknamed me Drew because I'm named after my Uncle Andrew. And she used to call me
There
Drewanda.
we go. I'm back.
And then all my pals when I was a teenager was, Drewanda's not cool, Drewanda's crap. So she shortened it to Drew because they used to call my Uncle Andrew Big Drew. So.
What are you talking about?
Oh, my nickname, I was telling Aveline my real name's Andrina. That my mum gave me my nickname Drew because I was named after my Uncle Andrew.
I just know
He
he's
emigrated to
Drew.
Canada the week I was born. So I named after him. So I'll definitely try that, Dobie, and Tesco as well. I'll have a look.
Oh, there's Shrimp Shack.
Shrimp
Welcome,
Shack.
Shrimp Shack. One of my new subscribers.
I've got to laugh at the YouTube names, like some of them are really cool.
Hey guys, could you please all go and subscribe to Shrimp Shack?
Shrimp Shack.
Leave all your links, guys. It doesn't bother me. Please leave your links to your channel. It shows I can subscribe to you, new people.
We'll all support each other.
There's Scott Mattison wanting a card.
Scott want a card. Oh, you had to because it's the dark in here, didn't you? Make me struggle reading.
That's not the dark. It's the new LED lights. They're terrible.
I will hit Scott, by the way, if I'm teasing you. I'll be a kid, pal, no bother. Abilene as well, isn't it? Where are you from, Abilene? That sounds like an Australian and New Zealand name, doesn't it? Am I right? I think because I've heard it in Home and Away, maybe.
No, I think she's for the USA. I think she
USA.
stays in North Carolina.
All right.
That's where my friend stays.
Right, let's concentrate for Scott. That one's just telling me to take it for some reason. Right, Scott, this is for you, pal. It might be hard to believe you'll never get to where you want to go. Feel the way you want to feel and find peace and security, but you can. There's lots to celebrate in this life, but first you need to let go of the attachment to achieving certain results. It is easy to get caught in the endless loop of wanting this or wanting that. You can feel safe. The only way out is to surrender the attachment. Empty yourself to you can empty yourself so you can be filled with something new. The, the compulsion, will be lifted and peace will come. Trust that something better waits. This something never will open up and you will see new opportunities for fulfillment. The truth is, whenever you get into the loop, what you are really looking for is spirit. The connection and where the power and the peace and the purpose, life, everything. That follows after that. Give yourself a hug. We've got you, loving you so much. I'm not reading anywhere where these kids to get a decent light.
They're having problems. They're having problems sharing their links.
They're still having problems.
Aye, I'm telling you, I've not a bit bother. Right, here's the link to Paranormal History.
Sorry, I just correct. Right, I believe. Sorry, that was a bit stuttery stammery.
That's the first link is for Paranormal and History. I'll get the link for the rest of you guys. Put yes if you want me to post your link.
Post mine to Chris, please. I don't know if you can get into it for chat anymore.
This is weird, by the way. It says on Messenger, it says on the channel there's 13 people watching, right? But on YouTube there's 1. I kid you not.
I think their algorithm's a bit off.
I think there's something wrong with YouTube tonight, guys.
I see there was something wrong last week, or the analytics and things is missing for a certain day of the week last week or something.
I mean,
or the channel analytics are
last night I couldn't get onto my channel. It just wouldn't let me in. It just kept saying that the servers are down for YouTube, and I looked up and the servers were down. But it was only for half an hour. It's weird though, guys. I think there's something, and the live stream we did on Saturday, StreamYard had actually went down 3 times.
God knows.
Oh, there we go. There's Luna Clips in.
Hello.
There we go.
Hi, Luna.
Hey, Luna.
Yeah.
No problem.
We're having technical problems with YouTube. YouTube says there's 1 person watching, but the live stream here says there's 13 watching. Plus, it'll no let anybody post any links in the chat. And I can't even post links.
Scott's blaming the spirits.
Weird.
Well, I know there's more than one watch because they're in the chat, so I know.
I know.
It's YouTube's been doing a lot lately, let me tell you. It's been messing up.
I'll post all your channels so as you can get some subscribers. How are you anyway, Lunar Eclipse?
I'm good, how are you guys?
Oh, fine. And Juna's doing the old tarot card readings there.
Is the light in here's terrible, sound like a broken down record player.
Listen, feel free to talk between you about the Wiccans and the mystical arts and all that kind of stuff. I just want to listen to it. There you go.
I was at a lot with the weights. I didn't even prepare any questions, and then I was maybe wanting to ask her in.
Does anybody get any questions about the spirit world or the Wiccan world, or for the two lovely guests we have?
I'm the first to admit I'm still a learner. I've only been dabbling for the past, 3 years, maybe 4 years. So I'm the expert whatsoever.
See, this paranormal history saying it's no letting her post links in her chat for weeks, but I've had nothing but bothers to the last 3 days. I just can't post any links. I'm having to do it through my account on my phone.
We haven't had any problems with links. We've had, I mean, it's for other things, like it's small things, but we haven't had any problems. Well, we know one person that's had problem with links, but it hasn't been very many.
I just don't know what's going on. It's really weird.
My pic, I'm sitting here looking at it. My pic ain't showing up, Beth. Beth is Avaline.
All right, okay.
Right.
I wonder who I'm talking to.
That link there is for lunar eclipse. Stick your link up there. I'm just going through everybody's links.
Thank you.
No problem.
I haven't dabbled in. I haven't really done any spells or anything like that in a long time. Been a few years. Being born witch can mean a lot of things. I mean, it can, it's an energy thing, part of it. I mean, what do you guys want to know? I mean, if I've got the answer.
Oh, anything. I would love to, I want to hear everything. That's what this show's all about.
I read cards. I have for a long time.
I may struggle with finding what kind of witch I am. I know that I'm something, but it's the mere kind of like I don't follow, like, I'm not a Christian witch, I'm not a kitchen witch, I'm not a green witch. I just, like, we're solitary. I've not got a set belief.
I don't look at witches like that. I look at either you got dark witch or white witch. Which one you can be? That's the way I look at it. I mean, I don't look at green witch, white witch to black witch to, kitchen witch, whatever, I look at it black or white, I consider myself a white witch. I don't believe in negativity. I don't like to be negative, period, unless there's a reason. It's just I think a black witch is somebody who practices to intent to harm. I'm not like that. I don't intend to harm anybody. Now it's a fine line, because you can, if you get into doing spells and stuff, you have to take what comes, because with a spell, there's always something that comes back. It may be something small to something, say like you do a love spell on somebody. You can do that love spell, and if you put it out into the universe, that there's always something that comes back. Like, say you may have an argument with your spouse, or you may, just something always, there's always a negative to the positive. Does that make sense? You have to pick and choose what you want to do with it. Being a witch it's a widespread thing. For instance, it's hard for me to word this. It's just I just know things. I mean, it's the weirdest thing. You have your stones, and you have you can use herbs and spices, and
hey, Tammy.
Candles is a big thing. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Paranormal History. I'm sorry, I didn't say hi to everybody. But there's a lot that contains to it. You know, you use candles for spells, you use herbs for spells, you use spices. You know, burning the candle is a big part of spells. It's a big part of putting anything into the universe. Anybody can take a candle. Say you take a pink candle for love, or a white candle too. The white candle is for purity, and the white candle stands for a lot of things. Purity is the main one.
So what's a black candle?
Pink one is for love. So you take that and you hold the candle in your hand and you say a love spell, or as you're lighting it, and then you light it and you let it burn completely down, and then the spell is done. But you know, you burn them down all the way, and that's, you know, unless it says differently in the spell itself.
Yeah.
I've seen in what do you call it, Wicca shops, black candles. What are black candles used for?
Black candles can be used for black magic for starters, but black candles are. Oh, I got a reference up here. Hang on, let me get to it.
I've never seen Drew so fascinated.
I know. Love to love you. You see, because I don't really do spells as much. I just more ask for like protection and health and things. I don't really. I will do like wee pouches and jars and things, but as for actual spell work, I've never did. You know what I mean?
What's that film?
Okay,
What's
you
that
said
film?
black, all right?
Aye.
Yeah. That's good, like for your negatives and things. Like you can put a white candle and a black candle out, and that one's for negative, one's for positive. Just your yin and yang, like your male, your female energy.
Actually, black candles. I say evil, but it's not always evil. It's associated with that, but it's not. It represents. Can they absorb negative energy? Black candles do. If you got negative energy going on in your house or in your, you know, or you need to absorb somebody else's not black, but their negative energy, you can use the candle for that. It absorbs. I'm reading my references I got. Black can be used for protection spells, negative energies, can be used for positive rituals, not just the negative.
Yeah.
A reverse spell can break a black magic spell cast against you. You have to use a black and a red one.
I have heard that, is it true, see if, like, say, a Wiccan witch, right, say she casts a spell on you for harm to come to you, I take it comes back tenfold for them.
If things can come back to you, and it's in good or bad. Like, say, I don't care how much good you put out there, there's always something that will come back. Always. Yeah. It may be a little or nothing, you know. I mean, it's you take the good, you know, even with good, there's always that little bit that you get back. Now, if you put out something bad, it's going to come back to you. It always does. Karma.
Mm-hmm.
Karma is in everything you do. That's what I call it, karma. It bites.
Oh, I believe in the karma too. I believe in it 100%.
Somebody you'll get good karma back for doing that good for somebody. But if you do bad karma to somebody, you'll get bad karma back as well.
See.
So you should always try and stay positive, because if you do positive things, you'll receive positive things.
My grandmother always had a saying, and it was called, "As the big wheel turns." Have you ever heard about that saying?
What'd you say?
So if somebody does something bad to you, eventually it'll come back round and it'll get them.
Oh yes, it comes back to them.
Comes
I mean,
around. Yeah,
I mean-
goes around, comes around. Yeah.
I haven't always been perfect, I'm not perfect now. Nobody's perfect, but it will come back to you. Just yeah.
I always say, don't ask the universe for anything that you don't. The universe asks for something, but it's not going to give you it unless it thinks it's justified you having it. You know what I mean? Like if you ask for something bad to happen to somebody, the chances are you're not going to get that what you want. It'll come back to you as well.
Yeah, I see. Who's in the chat? Let's have a look.
Hi, Jackie.
Let's see what they're all saying.
Hi,
Why don't we start at the beginning? What makes a person Wiccan? Right, there you go. There's a question for you. I'll bring it up for you, right?
Just you've got to live the life. You can't just say
There you go.
I'm working. You've got to live the lifestyle. You've got to do your witchy seasons and things as well. You know, you've got to like celebrate like your reaping of your crops or your. You know what I mean? I don't necessarily celebrate all that the way I should, but I do like candles and say thank you for things when I should and things like that.
There's Dobie Sock, an interesting question.
I told you if you wanted to, I would do a wee bit on each witchy season, maybe do a wee 20-minute video, 25-minute video, just explain a bit about it. If you wanted me to, because it's not nothing you can really talk about in an hour, guys, to be honest with you.
Well, there's a question for Luna. Do you believe there is such as a curse or hex? I think that we were just talking about that, were we not?
Do I believe that you can be cursed or hexed?
Aye.
Yes, I do. I believe that you can be cursed or hexed. Do I think you can break that? Yes, I do. That's my personal belief, and I don't push it on nobody. But
I believe that as well.
yeah, so I believe that your entire family can be. I think that. Do you feel like you've had one put on your family or on you?
No, me personally,
that's
but
my opinion. I mean, I'm not pushing on anybody.
I mean, I have seen the paranormal field. I've heard, like, what is it? You'll know about this in June. I mean, how some people can be cursed, their family can be cursed for hundreds of years.
Right.
Yeah,
I mean, I've heard about that. Then maybe they've been bad.
That's where you have to get somebody in to break that curse for it. Like, if you never watched it on the way the date the telly is, like for anything really bad, like demons, they push all the stuff of God at it. That's because it's so negative. You've got to keep pushing the positive at it to dispel it. It's just the same as anything. Like if anything negative happens in your life, you have to really see the positive side and keep going. It's just basically balance, because everything's energy. It's try to bring the balance back.
Well, I was going to say something about Wicca or Wiccan. If you're Wiccan, it's like a religion. It's like Christianity. It's like anything like that. When you're a witch, there's more to it than that. A witch is more like it's somebody who practices it, who lives it. I read cards. I can tell things about people. I can tell people things about themselves that I shouldn't know. I don't dwell in people's lives because it would be mind-boggling to do that constantly, and I don't care to do that. Because like I heard Scott say the other day, I believe it was on a video that I watched.
Yeah.
I don't remember which one it was, but it was on something I watched. I remember him saying that you can't stay in it all the time. Like you're in it, but you can't stay on point all the time. And you have off days just like anybody else, And
if I go more than 2 days without lighting up my altar, I feel bad, and I know I have to go light it up. I just feel like a sense of guilt if I don't do it. And I do
You
like
have
to
See,
did I hear that right? You have a sense of guilt.
I don't know. I just always feel as if it should be lit at all times. I think because I'm here, so why should it not be lit? Do you know what I mean? It's just I don't know. It's comfort, I suppose. I feel comfort when it's lit up.
what God do you pray to? Is it Ison or whatever his name is?
Santa
Because
Monica.
I know there's quite a few in there. How many is there? There's the moon god, isn't there? Is that no Ison?
There's that many different. I don't know all my gods, to be honest with you, Chris. Gods and goddesses. There's a lot.
Does the lady present know anything about voodoo? Here we go. Here's an interesting question, right? From Hatchy. Now, does the witch about voodoo?
That's a whole different ball game.
That's
That's not just witchcraft under that one umbrella. That's a pure different ball game, I would say.
it's dodgy, is it? No, what do you think, Luna? It's that's when the black magic comes in with voodoo, doesn't it?
The voodoo's not, well, let's see. I don't know an extreme amount about voodoo. I know a little bit. I don't know a whole lot. Voodoo has to do with spells also, it's a religion that's not from, see, voodoo comes from Haiti, basically based
Yes.
out of Haiti. It's a religion form that they have. African American, Africans have, that's their way of being a witch, is a voodoo type religion that they have.
Aye, because is
Much
that no what you're
about
meant?
it, but
Aye, is that no where like zombies and that are meant to come for? Ken the voodoo.
I don't know nothing about
I don't
zombies.
believe in things like that. You know,
No, I don't
I
think
do.
so.
Aye, no. Seeing the religion and the voodoo religion, they say they can bring the dead back, but it's never been proven. You know, I don't believe it.
I don't know. They probably could. They conjure everything, I think. Give
Yeah,
them a chicken and they never know what they can give you. Chuck them a chicken.
I mean,
Right.
No, honestly, they do a lot of sacrifices and things, and there's a lot of rituals and all that with voodoo. So it's not really, I wouldn't say it's really witchcraft. Well, like peace loving witchcraft, like what we're talking about, like we kind of do.
aye,
That's
but even that, see if you were a peace-loving witch, say what 300 years ago, you would have been burnt at the stake, wouldn't you?
That's how a lot of people don't
I mean-
want to say that W word.
I mean, because you look at the Salem witch trials, right? Some of the people were only like healers. They actually knew how to use herbs to heal you, you know? And because of that, they were burnt at the stake.
Well, the Haitians believe, that was their medicine. That's how they healed people, or even made people sick if they wanted to. I mean, it's a type of witchcraft. It really is. It's a that's how I perceive it as. I mean, sticking pins in small dolls.
Aye, paranormal. That's
That could be in witchcraft or
Yeah.
voodoo. Yeah, that could be in anything. If it's done right. Right, Scott. If you have to take time out, you need to give your head a rest and chill a bit. Right. I agree. I mean, you have off days. I'm not saying that we're not, just because we may know things or about people, or we may pick up things, or we may feel things, or you're not 100% on all the time. They're just it just don't happen that way. Everybody has downtime, And there's a lot of times we have to take that downtime, or it drives us bananas. I mean, it literally would drive you crazy. And because when you hear as much as probably he does, or I do, or a citizen does, for that matter, and you got constant chatter, you know,
I mean,
that would drive anybody bananas.
Thoughts and what spirits thoughts, huh?
aye, but contacting spirits all the time must be dangerous.
Aye, could,
If you think about it,
could drive you
doing it
insane,
all the
I
time. Yeah, I mean,
Is it not hard to tell what's your thoughts and what spirits thought as well?
Just doesn't know anything about it.
What's that?
But you know what I mean? Like sometimes.
Did you have a question there, Gina, for Luna?
Is it hard to tell what's your feelings and what's like spirits' feelings as well? Like maybe if you're having an off day.
I'm learning that. I mean, because I didn't use it for years. You know, I never used that side of me for a long time. You know, I didn't use any of it until I hit 43 years old and up.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I just stayed away from it because my family, part of my family is religious. Okay. They, you know, but I've got to where I don't care what they think about me anymore, you know.
You shouldn't. It's your life. You can do what you want.
Right. And I've just come to the point to where, you know, I've decided to be myself instead of living my life for everybody else.
Yes.
And so I'm learning how to know the difference. Like I even pick up feelings of people who are alive. I mean, you know, so I mean, I get their emotions. It's empath, you know. I have that ability. Plus, the emotions of the spirits who've passed, I will feel their the way they passed at times. Like if I get short of breath and I know that it had to do with lungs. Sometimes they tell me what they died from. Sometimes they don't. It just depends on.
Do you see them, or can you just hear them? That's what I was going to ask you.
I can see them and hear them.
So you could be walking down the street and you could see them just
milling
about.
I don't always see them with my eye. I'm getting to where I can do that. I didn't used to be able to see them totally with my eye. Not all the time anyway, but it's getting to where now
because you're opening up to it more.
I'm seeing them a lot more than I used to. Right. It grows. As you grow, it grows with you. I mean, it literally does. And I see with my mind's eye more than anything. Like it's like when a spirit wants to tell me anything about them or they want me to see them, it will be like a old time movie plays. It's like it goes frame to frame, you know, and then it breaks down. It's kind of fast, but it breaks them down to where I can see what they look like. Right. And I have told a lot of people, you know, what they look like and their family that's passed and explain them down to what they're wearing and what they used to wear or how they are. Beth that's in the chat, I've done that for her out of a picture. She never showed me the picture, and I told her what the woman in the picture looked like. Down to the dress, down to the flowers on the dress, down to the whole 9 yards. And
have you ever had any of your family come through, like say dead relatives, like great grands and great aunties and stuff like that?
Do what now?
Have you ever had any dead relatives come to you? Like say grandmothers that's passed. I don't know if you've still got your grandmother, but
yes,
I'm just guessing.
I do, but I don't hear half my family. Like that's the one thing that bothers me the most is that I don't know if it's I block my family out or if because I know they're around me. I feel them around me. So I know they're here.
Yeah.
I don't always hear my family though. Maybe it's because I don't want to hear what they got to say. I don't really know if it's that or if
Hey, Sheriff Buford T.
It's like a blockage for some reason with them. Hi, Sheriff. Yeah, it's like a mental photograph, right, Scott? That's exactly. It's like it comes to you like it plays to me like an old movie. Like it's the old time movies they would play like in a frame, like and it was like turning pages.
Aye.
Right.
Like
That's
if
what
you
it
flicked
is.
a book really quick, everything moves.
Right. Yeah. That's how it is. That's how it plays to me. That's how I see spirits that have passed.
It's really interesting. I love this kind of thing. I mean, that's what I'm right into.
And I think this contains to witchcraft. It does. I mean, to being a witch, it does. Witches can do. They can read cards. They feel things. They see things. They just know things.
I mean, I got my card read last night. Who was that again? I was in your chat. I think she was in the chat there. I think it was Oracles and Beyond that did my card reading last night.
Probably it was Oracles, yeah, because I come in after you guys had already been there.
And I must say, it was very accurate.
She is very, very, very good at reading cards.
I was just sitting listening, and I thought, my God, that's so accurate.
Yeah, I read cards also. I haven't been into it as much as she is. She's got like 48 decks of cards, I think.
Wow.
I've got 1, 2, 3. 4,
Sorry, folks.
I got 6. I got 6 decks. She's got 48. So, but
I think Andrina's got quite a few decks of cards. How many cards have you got, Andrina? Carol?
I don't know, but maybe 7. 7 or 8.
Good God.
I'm sure I would have more, but I ain't got them right now. But I did get a new one. It's called Spell Casting from Cassie. She sent it to me, which is Oracles. She has actually bought me 3 decks and sent them to me. I have the Psychic Tarot, which I do tarot cards, and I also do Oracle cards. I got the Psychic Tarot. I got the Shaman Oracle. I got the Moonology, which I love Moonology. I absolutely love these spell casting cards. They are, they vibrate my hand.
Right.
What are the spell? I'm new to this, so what's the spell casting cards?
They're witch cards. They're oracles, but they got a spell on them on each card. That you can tell the person to do, or they can do if they want to help with whatever it is they need that comes to them need help with.
I think
it has a message on it too. Do what?
I think the Witch's Tarot, the Witch's Oracle's got a bit in them like that as well, that you can do like a wee spell or something to help with what your problem is.
Oh, these are brand new. They just come out. These just come out. And she had them on the waiting list. I actually had them on the waiting list too, and then she told me she bought them, and thank God I hadn't bought them too yet. So she sent them to me. But
there's paranormal and history.
I like to just shuffle my cards and bring out a card for your problem and a card to resolve it. But you need to sit. It takes years to learn all the different things to do with the book. It's interesting, but
I must admit, Andrina, you are quite accurate when it comes to the old tarot card readings.
Because I just shuffle them and I let them jump out at me. I don't pick a card and do that. I don't take the top deck or anything. I just wait. I shuffle them and feel with the person's picture, or if I know them in my head, and shuffle them and bring it out. I don't wait to take the top card or nothing. I wait to see it, and then sometimes I'm just drawn to a card and I can't take my eyes off it.
I am a believer that your first deck of cards should be gifted.
Right.
Tarot cards.
Right.
That's just my way.
What, like somebody giving it as a present, you mean?
I have heard that.
Like if somebody is interested in tarot reading, or they're interested in reading any type of tarot cards, it's good for the first deck to be gifted to you. And I say that because it brings it breaks good. It's like a good omen type. I don't know how to say it. It's
I mean, how
the
long
way
have
I
the
was
tarot?
taught it, like,
How long have tarot cards been? What's that?
Well, even Gina said about the first thing, the card that she sees.
Oh, but the one that pops, because he's seen the way that it jumps out the deck.
I'm just going to say, I popped up and she seen me and looked what I've been landed with.
Aye, okay.
I'm sorry. I just like to get that.
Ignore how he's stupid.
Aye.
Scott,
You
I'm
what?
from Indiana,
What's that there?
which is Midwest.
She's Indiana.
All right.
Oh, Midwest Indiana.
Well, it's in the Midwest. The Midwest contains several states, but I'm in the southern part of Indiana, like at the bottom of Indiana.
Right.
Is Indiana
Like I can
no
go out
very
my
famous for
door.
like?
Most of these states are the size of your country.
I can be
I
in
know.
Kentucky, which is the next state underneath me, in like 10 minutes.
Right.
All I gotta do is go across the bridge. I mean, it's not that far from me, so.
Something about you then.
It's
There's a
just
lot
reading the
over
chat.
here. And we do have a big country, I would have to say. It is. It's.
I've always said that if I was ever going to go to America, I wouldn't want to go to like all the big places like
No.
California, Los Angeles, and that. I'd want to go like somewhere right in the middle of like small town America. Do you know what I mean?
I would love to go to
You
Alaska.
wouldn't want to stay there very long if you go to Los Angeles. I mean, okay. Depends on which part of Los Angeles you go to. You can
Yeah, I
go
wouldn't like to go
part, but
anywhere.
if you get
I'd like to go to a wee town somewhere in the middle of nowhere with a wee wooden church and everything. That's where I'd like to see in America. I wouldn't want to go to any of the big cities.
Yeah, the country is just seeing the countryside is the best part. The mountains and the desert. Believe me, there's beauty in the desert. There is.
Mm-hmm.
People think I'm crazy, but
Oh,
there really is beauty in the desert.
I would like to go to Alaska. Alaska's a nice place.
Alaska's absolutely. My brother lives in Alaska.
Mm.
He lives in Anchorage, and
Yeah.
he moved there about 8 years ago. He loves it there, but it's cold there. Of course, it's cold where you guys are at, so I guess you'd be
I like cold. I like cold. I like snow.
I mean,
like
but
that kind
it
of
gets
thing,
warm where I'm at. It gets anywhere like a couple days ago, it was like 101 in the shade. So that's Fahrenheit, but that's warm. Let me tell you, that's warm. So, and where Beth lives at, it got 100. I think she said 111. It was going to be 111 that day.
Oh, what
So
fry.
that's really warm, and I was really worried about her actually that day. But
How's that possible?
Sheriff lives in make sure I get this right, Georgia.
See, I wouldn't like to go to a big
Georgia.
Abilene. I wouldn't like to go to a big city.
My friend stays in North
America,
Carolina. It's meant to
small
go on
town
there.
America, I'm coming to see for sure. You see enough of LA and New York and everything on the television.
Tammy lives in Washington State.
All right.
But that's weird you should say that.
A couple
That's weird
of
you should say that because that's where my father's sister-in-law stays, Washington State.
Oh yeah. Oracles lives in California.
down the south, Sheriff, right? That would be nice. I would go somewhere like that as well, where it's all town America. I'd go there.
What now?
Is it Texas you mean, like that type of place? Is that where down south means?
Texas. Down south would be Alabama, Georgia,
Right. Perfect. That's where
Florida, Tennessee, all the southern states. That's all at the bottom. Texas, part of Texas is, yes.
Yeah, I'd like to go places like that.
Well, I guess all of Texas is, if you really want to be technical about it.
I'm like you and Gina. I
Texas
like places
more
that are quiet.
southwest. It's considered southwest for Texas. Yeah, Beth is in North Carolina.
Well, North Carolina, that's what's got all the wee bridges. It's like the wood round them, isn't it? You drive through and it's like wood all over them. I will
Oh, they've
tell
got a
you
name
what,
them.
and I
What are
stored
they?
one of them with a spirit box. I'll truly know my dream is achieved.
Where you want to do Spirit Box at?
And one of the old town America, see like the wooden bridges that you see like on like the deep south and things, it's like a wooden bridge.
It's like a barn built across
Aye,
the water.
it's a
They're like
kind of,
Oh, you
bridges
can
with
cover
roofs.
bridges. Cover bridges?
yeah, I'd love
Oh,
to
yeah,
just,
I know where some's at, too.
then
Right
I'll
up
go
here in Indiana, we call it Cover Bridge Country up here in
right,
Indiana.
covered bridges,
There's
that's
some
it.
up here that's haunted. Yeah,
Just
most
because
definitely.
I want to see there's always a ghost story attached to it, so I've always just wanted to go somewhere like that and be a spirit box.
Well, you
So
need to get your YouTube.
I'm
Once you're a famous YouTuber, you'll be able to do this kind of thing. You see.
well, that's what we'll do when we're famous, right? We'll go to America.
Well, I don't know. I think you would need to drug me to put me on
Shelby
the plane.
sucks this question. I was relaxing, visualizing the
Take
strange
all our breathing apparatus and everything, because we'll be right old age pensioners by then, but we'll still go.
Probably. Probably.
Dobby, did you guys read Dobby's question?
Sorry, what you
Said I
say?
was
What's that?
relaxing. Dobby Socks. He said I was relaxing, visualizing a
Aye,
stream,
next to the stream.
and I had a visit from a beautiful white wolf, blue eyes. She showed me her name. Anyone make any sense of that, please? I would say that's probably your spirit animal.
Aye, for sure.
If it's not your spirit animal, then she had a message to give you. But I would say spirit animal, most definitely.
Aye, I would say so for sure. Anything I've ever read or seen that would be what it would tell you.
How do you know who's your spirit guide? Is there a way to tell? Is there a way to tell who's your spirit guide? Because I know everybody's got one meant to be.
What did you keep meditating?
Everybody has one. Most people have too.
How do you know their names?
You just need to meditate.
They
on
usually
it.
come to you with their names in your dreams. Like if you have, they come to you in your dreams mainly, or in your thoughts. Like if you can hear, like mine tell me things. I don't know how they have to be what tells me things because I don't know how I know what I know if they don't, if they're not the ones telling me. You know what I mean?
Aye.
I mean, it's just because it's not a book that I've picked up. It's not something I've studied. It's not something that I've read about anywhere. And there's just things that I know that I shouldn't know, and it just boggles the mind. So I know it has to come from them. I mean, there's just, I can't think of any other place that would come from, except for past life. Now, I believe that you can bring your past life into your future life. I believe that. I believe that it's not so much that you remember everything.
That was amazing, Sharon.
But some people do. Some people do remember everything. But like, say like you are a child and you grow up fast, or what I mean by growing up fast is just that you act older than you really are, than your age is. You know what I mean? It's like you grow up faster, and it's like you are more knowledgeable. It's like the more you grow in it, the more knowledge you have. And like you take a grown up person that's got a kid mentality, or kid, they like to be playful and they're like kids, but only they're grown.
That's interesting.
I consider them a new soul because they're still young, they're still learning, they're still growing in their self,
See, I've got a recurring dream that I keep having, and I can't make head nor tail of it. There's a Scottish saying for you. I'm standing at a big lake, right? The sky's black-ish, but there's a tree in the middle of the water, and every time I walk close to it, it gets further away. I don't know what that means. And I can walk across the water.
You can walk across the water, but every time you get close to the tree keeps going further away.
I've told
Aye.
that before.
It's on an island, but the island keeps moving.
Yet.
It's as if it's you just can't go anywhere.
Dream that you've noticed quite achieved yet, or you've not really made the move to achieve yet. Something like that, maybe. You've not started achieving it yet, or something. I don't know, maybe it's I would say so. Maybe a goal that you know.
Because it's one of the dreams where you remember everything. You know what I'm saying? It felt
Keep having it, don't
real.
you?
Well, Beth, I always call you Beth or Bethy. The only thing, I don't interpret dreams. I'm not very good at that.
No.
But I would say with yours, that there's something that you're trying to reach for and you just can't reach it yet. Like you're growing in it, but you're not quite there yet, so it keeps moving on you.
Hi.
You know what I'm
Every time
saying?
you're nearly at it, you just go way back again.
Right, it keeps getting further and further. It's like the closer you get, the further away it gets. I don't know how to
Yes.
that. You know what I'm saying with that?
Yes,
I would say that's probably what it is, but
Yeah, I'd say that.
there, Scott said, sounds like you have a goal in life and it just escapes you. That's the way I would. Yeah, that's how I would look at it.
I mean, it's one of the weird dreams where you can smell things, like you can smell like flowers. You know, you can smell the flowers in the air. It's weird. You feel like you're there.
Yeah.
Sometimes there is people, but you can't see them.
How often do you have the dream? How often are you having the dream?
Once a fortnight. Usually once a fortnight. But it's there's always people standing up for me, but you can't see them. There's like the outlines of them.
Yeah, like Beth put. I would interpret that as reaching for your dreams, but it's always just out of reach. It's just like it's something you're trying to get to, but you just there's going to be a day.
Get to it.
And Tammy's right about the wolves wanting to tell you something. I agree. She'd come to you with their name. Spirit animal. She will show you something for it's over with. She'll come back.
Yeah. I'll need to check your videos out, Sheriff, for sure.
His Sheriff's videos are awfully good.
What, Chris, sorry?
The Sheriff are good. His videos are good.
I never remember my dreams unless it's a recurring one. I remember my son getting married, my oldest son. I had that dream 3 times, exactly the same each time. I don't see the face of the girl that he married, but I see him getting married. I've had that 3 times, and then I don't remember a dream unless it's going to come to pass or something that I absolutely need to know. Like I had a dream about this bad spirit being in a house and talking to a child, not really a bad spirit, just a spirit that I felt like there was something not right with. But I remembered it, and I remembered it vividly. And I remember the house I was in and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I was actually talking to Citizen about his daughter because she's talking to an imaginary friend. We all know what imaginary friend is. And I put 2 and 2 together that it was his daughter and I explained to him what the inside of his house, the parts I seen of it looked like, and where the bedrooms were set at, what colors was in his daughter. I remember seeing all the colors. Everything was in black and white except for this one room. It had colors. It was like a lot of color. And she has unicorns and colors in her room. And I could see the stuffed animals and the colors of them and all that. And I could see that this overpowering person was there, but I really think, and the more I thought about it,
Yes.
it's a possibility that that person is his spirit guide or hers. But I see that person. I also see this person. I seen it as a threat to her, and that she was too young. So I told it it had to leave. In my dream, I told it it had to leave, and if it didn't leave, I would make it leave.
See that? Remember what I told you, Angela? Remember what I told you what I did
What's that?
with my house?
Bye. Is that in a clock or something? Is that a clock?
No. I'll tell you what happened. It's Leonard. You'll like this one, Leonard. In the front of my house, the bedrooms. There's 3 bedrooms, one at the front, the rest at the back. But the front one, people always said at night when they went to their bed, they seen a man standing with a top hat and a cane. Of course, people were getting scared. So me being me, I went in and I says, right, that's that. Because I've been watching too much Ghost Adventures. And I went in and I says, right, that's that. And I demand in the name of God you leave. Right, anyway, nobody ever seen it again for like a couple of days. Of course, I went to my bed and I woke up at 3 a.m. exactly. And there was a face right at my face. And it says, see you. It actually says to me, it says, see you. I've got to leave this house now because of you. And I'm just sitting up in my bed like this. No one has ever seen anything again in that room.
Well, have you bothered to ask what's there? Why it's there?
I just told it to go. I told it to leave. And I think it had to.
Of course, you tell it
Because
to
I
leave.
told
I
it
had
to.
to leave.
And I think it was happy.
I think it's in your car.
Oh.
There's
Well,
a
don't
knob
mention
keeps
that.
appearing in his corner. Says that's that spirit you banished out your house.
Well, okay, but it could have been. What did you feel when you seen it? Was you scared? Did you feel negative or positive or what did you feel?
Well, first of all, I was lying in my bed listening. I had my earphones on. I was listening to like crackle firing effect, and I was just drifting off. And I felt something, and I opened my eyes, and it was right up to my face. And it says, "See you." It didn't have horns. It just went, "See you." He says, "I've got to leave because of you now. I was quite happy here." And never seen it again. Never seen it again. I was shocked. I just thought it was a dream. Because after that, I reached down and turned my light on. I was in
It
shock.
said it had to leave because
I
of
asked
you,
it to.
and I was happy.
Aye.
Have you made spirits leave before? Besides just then? Like any place else, like somebody's
No.
home or
No. I just said, leave.
Chris.
maybe it was
It wasn't happy.
Exorcist, they were group.
I would think maybe it might have been the previous owner of the home then.
Maybe, aye. Did you not tell me something about a clock as well? A haunted
I mean,
clock?
if you think about it, you moved in after.
No, what happened is my house is about maybe 60 or 70, 80 years old.
Mm-hmm.
The first people in it, which is a very sad story, the first people in it, the guy had just passed his driving test, and him and his wife and his 2 children, boy and a girl, they went out in the car and they pulled out in front of an 18-wheeler and they were all killed instantly. And they stayed in my house. There was the 2 kids, the mother and father. Then there was an old man that stayed in here, but he died in the hospital. He didn't die in the house, but he was quite a nice guy. He didn't wear a top hat. This guy, I kid you not,
Maybe
was
he
in
had a top
Victorian
hat.
gear.
Oh my God!
He was like Victorian style.
Really?
Oh, it was on that land before then.
There was a lot of like buildings here at one point.
Okay. Okay. On the grounds, yeah, like her, the grounds could be attached to it.
Yeah.
You'd be attached to the grounds.
I did get a fright, I'll admit that, but it was funny. I mean, and I kind of hang. I just walked into the room and I just walked in and I says, "Listen, folk are seeing you. They don't like you. Leave." Of course, me being me, I quoted the Archangel Michael prayer, and nobody's seen it again. But 2 days later, it came into my room and told me what it thought of me, and then it buggered off, and I've never seen it again.
You're glad of that.
So you've seen it, and then you've seen it first, and then you've seen it again, laying in bed.
No.
Did you never ever see it? You know.
I did. Yes. Well, I did actually.
See it, right?
When I was 8 years old, that was my bedroom.
Yeah.
Right? And I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning when I was only about 8, and I couldn't move. I could not move. I was like as if somebody had numbed my arms, my legs. I couldn't move, and I looked at my one of my eyes. Obviously, I could see them, and I could see this thing standing next to me, and it looked like a guy, and he was holding a cane, and he had a hat, but I could see through him. I shut my eyes, and then it went away, and I never seen it again. But people, guests that came to stay in the house, used to say, "There's something no right about that room. It feels like you're getting watched." But see, now it's fine. It's fine.
What was
There's
on
nothing
that like before the houses were built? Do you know?
I think he's attached to the land or something to do with that, because if the house is only 70, 80 years old, and he's Victorian style.
Castle and all that up there, Luna, in Douglas, there's a big castle and things. So I'm wondering if it's on the land of the castle.
This was all fields. This was all fields, but 100 yards behind me, there's a farm, and that's about maybe 300 years old.
Ooh, that would be so interesting. There's got to be some history there. Got to be some. Got to be some ghostlies around there somewhere.
Aye.
I'd be checking it out.
Oh, we had to go into Douglas a lot, didn't we? We go to the church here there, and we walked right down the marketplace and things.
I think it's maybe been in here for a while. I think it's maybe come in with something. I think it's come in with something.
Behind you.
That's alright. I can see behind.
Hey, Jackie, I agree with you on dreams. Dreams come to you, and it's all in your interpretation of the dream.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what does that dream tell you? What is that dream trying to tell you?
Yeah.
Like your loved ones can come and visit you in your dream, to your spirit guides coming and visiting you in your dreams, to your spirit animal, it's in your interpretation of your dream. How did it make you feel? That'd be the first thing you want to know. Did you feel safe? Did you feel scared? Did you feel anxious or devastated or happy, or how did you feel? And then you just kind of interpret it and break it down yourself. I mean, when you don't have, when you don't understand it, you can always ask somebody else, and that somebody's bound to help you with that. But I would say, and and we got to kind of get off the subject of witches does all this. I mean, they contains to all this. I mean, it contains to witchcraft, can contain to everything we've just talked about.
Yeah.
Aye.
I mean,
protection, healing, love, everything.
Don't be shocked. The spirits call me my second name. I find people also happy to call me.
It really is just about living true and trying not to lie and be a good person and things.
That's what I try and do. I try and do good things for folk.
And things like that.
You know what I mean?
You're a bit more appreciative of where your food comes from, your water and things.
Scott says, "Can you show me this place when we are in Douglas?"
It's just my house.
You know your house and that neighbours in the old farm?
The farm behind me is just up the back. It's called Spring Hill Farm, but it's been there. I've got a book there, and it's like 300 years old. It used to be like the road behind me was the original road into my village, and it was built by the Romans.
You could take a wee trip in there with the spirit box and things.
It was built by the Romans. It's built on a landline. It's on There's a burn runs down the side of my house, and I worked it out on the map, and it's a ley line runs right past my house.
Interesting. We need to definitely look up there, Chris, with the meters and things.
Oh, you'll
I
know,
could use good proof.
there's somebody in the house, like, you know, I think they'll wonder what's going on when there's folk walking about with like cameras and things with flashy lights, won't it?
No, but even just on the road, no, not necessarily on their property.
Aye.
I'm interested to see what we get, because that'd be good for proving it with the meters.
Aye.
The ley lines and that up there. No just visual and sound, do you know what I mean? It proves
Aye.
it better, would you?
There is coal mines underneath my house.
Aye, that's all coal up there, isn't it? Coalburn,
Mhm.
Douglas.
It's all coal.
Mining
There's a
towns,
lot of coal mines.
villages.
Well, I'm going to end this live stream because it's been great. It's nearly 1 hour and 30 minutes. Thanks for coming on, Lunar Eclipse. Need to have you on again.
You're welcome. You're welcome anytime.
And Drew's Paranormal Vlog.
Thank you.
Would you like to give your channel a... I've already said your name anyway, so...
Subscribe, guys. You know me. I'm Easy. Drew's Paranormal Vlog. Thank you. And I'll subscribe to his back. I'll go back to the chat and see who's all there, because I'm interested in the
Aye.
police as well.
I'm going to go into my YouTube manager and figure out why people can't post links.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Technical side.
Go there and figure it out, I'm sure.
Well. Right, thank you everybody for coming, and I'll catch you all again. Thanks guys in the chat. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Good night.
Night.